President Biden may be wasting an opportunity to go after Donald Trump with those newfound immunity powers that the Supreme Court granted to the presidency this past summer. But then again, there are limits to what somebody can do, especially if it's somebody that actually has morals, which is why President Biden has, of course, not used those immunity powers to do something horrible to Donald Trump. But that leads me to another viewer question. This is from @Slister45, who says, since the Supreme Court has ruled that presidents have absolute immunity, why doesn't President Biden do something to prevent the destruction of the United States of America? Declare Donald Trump an enemy of the people and arrest and incarcerate Trump on the grounds that he is an insurrectionist and ineligible to hold the office. Well, listen, Biden can't actually do that. Like, even the president doesn't have the authority to say, lock this person up. Okay, there is still a system. There are still some checks and balances. Like, Biden can't just do that. He could do much horrible, like much more horrible things that I'm not even going to mention. But he could do those things, that did come up during that Supreme Court immunity hearing. Like, hey, if the president ordered the military to take out somebody on U.S. soil, he could do it. That's what Trump's lawyers argued. But we're also dealing with a man who, in spite of, he's not a perfect guy by any stretch. He was not a perfect president. He was decent. I'll give him that. But I do think genuinely, like deep down, at least at this point in his life, he's a good man, right? He may not have been, obviously, back in the day. We remember the Anita Hill stuff, but he's a good person and he's not going to do those things. So I think that is a concept. It's an idea that we need to put out of our heads. President Biden is not going to abuse the authority that the Supreme Court granted to the office of the presidency. And that's a good thing, because he's still not going to be president forever. Republicans will take over. And anything Biden does will be done back to all of us on the left tenfold. So by not doing anything horrible to Donald Trump, believe it or not, President Biden is protecting our country.